What's up, everybody? Big Cop Diesel coming at you. And for those of you that don't know, I am the owner of Diesel Defense, which is a firearms training company. And I wanted to do a short video today to talk about a story out of Detroit where you had a tow truck driver who had to defend himself against a deadly force threat and used his firearm to protect himself. He was a CPL. He is a CPL holder. Um, and as it looks right now, DPD is not charging him with anything. They have pretty much ruled it a self-defense. So a little background: the tow truck driver was dispatched out to an address to supposedly pick up a sounds like a junk car. I guess there's still places out there that buy junk cars. And when the tow truck driver got out there, he was ambushed by someone carrying a firearm who threatened him. And so the tow truck driver exercised his Second Amendment rights as far as being a concealed carrier, but also defended his right to be able to defend himself. So, yet another example of a ordinary citizen having to defend themselves with their firearm. And I talk about these stories to bring home the fact that, guys, nobody's coming to save you. That is not happening. In Detroit, I can't speak for any other city, but in Detroit, the average response time, as reported in the Detroit Free Press not long ago, the average response time for police is 14 and a half minutes. That's the average. The story has talked about instances where it has taken as long as 60 minutes for the police to arrive. Now, on the other side, sometimes the police can get there in a matter of minutes. But the police are suffering from manpower issues. Um, they have officers who are leaving the force for whatever reason, and so the officers that are left are overworked. They're understaffed, and they're doing the very best they can. So this is not a knock on DPD at all. I know some of those guys, and they're working their asses off. But because of that, criminals are taking advantage of that. They're not stupid. They read the news. They listen to the news. They know what's going on out in the city, and they do what criminals do, which is take advantage of a situation. So what that does is it leaves a vacuum, and that vacuum is citizens having to defend themselves. So if you don't have the ability to defend yourself, I want you to start thinking about it. Now, I'm not here to try to convince an anti-gun person to become a gun person. In my perfect world, there would be no guns. There would be no need for guns. And so when you have these people that are talking about take all the guns, I have no problem with it. Just take the bad guys' guns first. That way we're on a even playing field, right? But until all that happens, it's up to us to protect ourselves. And the way you do that is you buy a firearm, you get training. If you want to carry concealed, take a concealed carry class. If you don't want to carry concealed and just want to have one for your home, that's your prerogative too. But get training. That's the thing. All right, guys. Well, I'm always up for spirited discussion on the matter. So if this is something you'd like to throw your 2 cents in on, go ahead and drop some comments below. And I will be making more of these videos. I've typically have been only responding on social media to stories, responding to comments, posting some stuff, but I'm going to start doing videos. So anyways, let me know what you think. If this is something you think you'd be interested in talking about or seeing, just hit the subscribe button. But I will definitely be doing more of these videos. And if you have a firearm or thinking about purchasing a firearm and you want training, you either want to take a CPL class or you want to do you already have your CPL and you want to do other firearms training, hit the link below. I do offer training around the Metro Detroit area. All right, everybody, stay safe. And for those of you that are CPL holders, stay strapped, stay aware of your surroundings, and stay dangerous. All right, everybody. Peace.